Hi there, Leos, Lions, Leos. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. I'm Kim, trying to get your candle lit there. Let's light some Palo Santo. Thank you for the views, guys. Wow, very amazed. The last time I got some really good views from Leo. I appreciate that. I appreciate your likes, your subscribes. It brings a smile to my face. And thank you for all the support with private readings. Those are $24. They're pre-recorded, like recorded, and then I give you a private link. That's how I do them. So if you want one, those come back to you within 48 hours, and I appreciate all the support there too that I'm receiving. So much love, and so much love is going to be given now to you all through this reading. So let's open up to Leo Spirit Team. These are your weekend messages. I'm starting them just a little early because last time it took me a very long time just to get through it. So with the whole group. So for Leos, I'm going to pull an alchemy card from Kim Cran's Wild Unknown deck first. And then we'll get some messages and see what's up. Okay, messages for Leo. That's probably actually pretty good. Okay, for Leos. For Leos. Wow, nice. You all are about to discover a gift. Oh my goodness. And it might be a gift of quick movement. I hope so. Yeah, because the vinegar is here. Look, this just literally means that you've had enough of the bitterness in life, right? Life can give you bitterness, and when you get this card, it's like, I've had enough. I've had, like, all you need is just a little of vinegar in anything, and you taste it, right? So it's like you don't really need any more of that. And I'll be happy to say, if you've ever seen the way mercury balls go, quicksilver, like what they scatter, they go a little bit of here, there, and everywhere. So see a lot of movement or travel for you all, if that's something that you're wanting. So something is, and it's also one of those it's one of those metals where it's in between that state of taking on some properties of being a liquid, but also taking on some properties of being a solid too. So there's something so fluid about your energy right now. I'm getting Master Magician, Alchemizer, even the word Earth Angels are coming to my mind. Yeah, I don't usually say that much either. I really don't. Usually, I'm not one for labels or terms or things like that, but I mean, I've got to figure a way how to put it into words what I'm saying. There's a magical quality or ability to go from one thing. It's not just from one place to another. It's like a major change and transformation from one state to another state. You could be changing completely, like as far as your looks go too. You could be changing completely. You could be really glowing up. It's all that inner work. Because this is saying that all of that inner work that you did to get to the core of your being, to get to the core of who you are, has paid off, or is really about to very much so pay off. You have the red rose. It's considered like the buried treasure, the earth's heart. Whatever you end up finding, it's going to be like more precious than gold. More precious than the wheat that you harvest. Like, it's going to be more precious than all of that. And you had to go deep within yourself, major change, major transformation in order to find this or benefit from that. What else, Spirit? What else should we pull from? I mean, an oracle first. Let's do some more. Let's do a little bit of these oracles first, and then we'll get into we'll do a Celtic Cross, a general. Okay, and this is the 108 deck. Person of Fire. That's you. Okay, that talks about the trend-setting leader, the person who's very expressive, creative, inventive in a way too. Just how you do things. It's like a catalyst for change. A catalyst for change. This Leo is a catalyst for change. Okay. 4992. Okay, I have the mirror. I think you're seeing some, so it says seeing something clearly and being self-aware. I think you are. I think you're looking in the mirror here and you're being very aware of what you see and like you're liking it. You're liking it. This is almost like being in a different state compared to whatever you were maybe even falsely seeing about yourself before you did all this exploration. Yeah, you're very self-aware. You're facing yourself, you're facing your demons and your angels. You're facing it all and seeing things clearly. Your stamina and your endurance is absolutely to be adored. Number 9, ballet shoes, stamina, endurance, your talent, repetition. So practice makes perfect, and there's something that you have perfected or you honed in on, like a skill of yours. It's bringing out another skill is what I feel like. Expertise. Okay, and then I have 9, the water carrier, humanitarian, generosity. I see this as you having just a very pure heart. Very kind, like, okay, so, yeah, a kind soul. I guess everybody has a kind, no, I don't know, in the avatar that they are, I don't know, it's a choice. We have free will, but almost like beyond free will, beneath it, I feel like there's an intent, and it goes past pulling out your checkbook and saying, I want to give $500 to my charity of choice. This is something that came before, that was always with you before you were able to give to anybody else. It was always the desire to give, and it was always the intent and the pureness of the heart to want to try to do good by people, to be nice to people, to show them your warm lion heart. Like, that's something that was always there. And I think you are here to show how big the heart can be. Just because, you know, with every zodiac sign, they have certain organs that also line up with the sign. I don't know if you all knew this. So some of you all will, some of you all might not. But Leos are generally, like, if you look at my shoulders, you definitely can see it. I'm a Leo, and we have bigger, broader shoulders usually. And the reason why is because we're over that heart space. We have to we want to carry a lot because we carry the energy of the heart into the zodiac. We rule over the heart. So there's something here about that, and about your intention, and something about it multiplying in this energy. This energy is going to be more supportive of the intent, of a pure intention and a good heart. Yeah, that's what I'm meaning to say. So yeah, all right, so then I have we have Sagittarius energy out here twice, by the way. The sister sign, very adventurous. We have Cancer and we have Aquarius. So the dice says taking a chance here. I see this as luck, because it does say luck, in that you feel like sometimes you're playing the game, uncertain of what the outcome's going to be. But see, that's why you have me. So your outcome's going to be great. Your outcome's going to be great. Let's get something else for Leo. You're a great catch, Leo. You're a great catch. There's another watery energy, Aquarius, as far as the water, not water sign, watery, I'm meaning, like the water carrier, you know, the because it is an air sign. So don't get me twisted here, Leo. Diamond and summer. Okay, so the fish hook can have you in a certain situation where you felt like you were pulled into something, like somebody wanted to trap you, but we're not really gonna focus on that, because I see you getting out of that with this Quicksilver. I'm gonna use evidence here. We have cards that suggest movement, travel, and so things are shifting, and it's almost like a magical the way that they're gonna happen. You are a great catch, and don't ever think that you're not. You're a great catch. You have the multiplication principle here. So whatever it is that you're trying to Empress-like create, it's going to multiply. It will expand exponentially, like the little beads of Mercury breaking off into a bunch of little it's like cell division. And that's how growth occurs in the body, is things divide, and that's what I'm seeing with this fish hook. Okay, you also have another 8 here, 8. Beehive, diligence, persistence, stamina, application, tireless, hard work, conscientious. It's energetic and endurance. These two cards right here are both speaking about your endurance, your stamina, and your tenacity, your ability to say, you know what, I'm full of fortitude and I'm not going to stop. And that's what I'm getting from that. I love this deck. Happening soon. Something's going to be happening soon for you here, Leo. All right, let's pull from the tarot, and then I'd have the Kipper deck to clarify, as well as the Kipper and Lenormand decks combined in the Siren Song that we will also use to clarify. This proved to be a good way to do your reading the last time, so I'm going to do it again the same type of way. We'll just see what we get. It's like you're working tirelessly to achieve something, and you are going to achieve it. Your efforts, your ups and downs have been very well noted in spirit realm, you know. Yeah, because we get to points. I was telling somebody in a private reading today that there are times in life where just hearing somebody say, oh, you're never alone, your angels are always with you, it can make you kind of sad to even hear that sometimes, because it is that low. Like the lows get so low sometimes when things aren't working out, when you are putting your most into it, and you know that spirit team's around you, you know that you have a family of angels, like you know that, but it's easier to enjoy life when your efforts are being rewarded, right? And this is that. And there's something too also about this energy, changes within the sun, something with the sun energy here really supporting you, especially Leos, because of being kind of like the leader, the ones meant to shine, to show others in a way how you can take that inner work and blend it with the outer work. The balance is there, and I think that you're going to be able to externally show people. Internally, the work is going to start showing more than ever in your appearance, in your glow. In your glow, Leo. I think I've shuffled them enough, haven't I? I'm probably going to take jumpers anyway. What am I doing? What's the issue? For Leo, what's the issue? Page of Wands reverse, 3 of Wands in the reverse. Justice coming out the heart space. All right. There's and a kitten of confirmation. So there is something here. Page of Wands reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we hear you. Yeah. Yeah. So the Page of Wands reverse could be a stage of all work, no play for a little while. Maybe that's how you feel. The challenge is the unexpected journey. The unexpected journey. Who are these? Are these people? Oh, I want to clarify like right away. But hang on. We'll keep going. I want to clarify right away because I want to see if that's a person. If it's a person, then we know exactly what we're dealing with. In the past, there's an energy of really you being a little bit modest and not sitting on your high horse, and being around an energy or energies that didn't appreciate you enough, or didn't show you the appreciation that you knew you really deserved, you know? Libra is associated with being very good or skilled with marriage and relationships. So when I see justice here, of course it could mean balance in all areas of life, even legal matters, right? But when it's at the heart of the matter, I have a feeling it has to do with partnerships, marriage, or relationships. balance coming. Something being very equal and nice for you because you're a great catch. What about the goal or destiny spot? I want it to flip out, please, so I can see where it lands. All right, the Star in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm gonna have to get clarifying. Okay, so if there's some type of balance that's been off, or you feel like something that you've not been given a choice in something, like it has to be this way, I have to do this, this is, I don't know, some type of disappointment in that sense about how off balance, it could be another person that's off balance too around your energy. It's a very disappointing situation. Know that you do have a choice, but there's going to be, there is some clarity I'm going to have to get on that too, okay? The World here in reverse means there's a completion, there's a puzzle piece that's going to be given to you, or you figure it out. That's what I'm getting, like you figure it out. The completion that you need to have. It is not sustainable for you to be in an energy where there's just so much dang disappointment. Okay, yeah, we're going to clarify. Oh, the High Priestess. Do I need to? Do I need to clarify? You have the High Priestess in the spot with how Leo is feeling. So you know intuitively. Why do I feel like there's an energy that wants you to feel like you're powerless unless you do or what they say, or unless you take their advice or heed their... I don't know why, but I'm picking up on that. You know what needs to be completed. Okay, so tell me again. Whoa, in the environment. What do we have in the environment? We have a new, okay, so yeah, because of whatever this situation is, and this energy is still crowning you at the moment, okay, it's some kind of being bored or dissatisfied with some kind of cup that's been in front of you. Maybe at one time there was Three of Cups where you could have enjoyed the company or something like that, but you're over it now. You're dissatisfied, bored, and so Spirit is coming in with a plan for you. This is Spirit. This might be your higher self coming in with a plan, kind of like sounding an alarm. You may be hearing things about alarms. I don't know, maybe from other readers talking about alarms or something, because there's something about you waking up to a plan, and there's a new passion here. Little phallic, guys, a little phallic. The Ace of Wands could be passion, like there's a love interest that you might be interested in, or there's just some sort of path that's going to lead you out of this dissatisfying energy. You just need to look up every now and then, because there will be an Ace of Cups sent your way. A new beginning in something loving. Love begins, or the love begins when it comes to something that you're doing. Possibly be separating ways or parting ways from somebody. The Six of Cups also in the reverse, I've related this to energetically calling in your soulmate energy or your divine counterpart. You could have more than one. You could have more than one. I don't know, maybe you're trying to remain like to yourself at this time, or reclaiming your energy at this time, not really partaking in too many relationships. But there's going to be something that comes together, or that presents itself as a big opportunity for you. You are going to be guided with a path out of this boredom. There will be some kind of ship that comes in to save you from an island, you know, metaphorically. Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I'm thinking that this has something to do with this energy. There's like an energy here that's kind of spiteful. I I hate to even say it like that, but look, they're busting through as being an influence on your energy. And the influence is like, I don't like to see you doing so great. Maybe they know that you're parting ways with them or something, or that you're just so bored and dissatisfied that you're going to go elsewhere. And so they're trying to be as much of a butt to you as they possibly can. And the Page of Swords in the reverse is like observing you, but observing you in a very unhealthy way. Even being in the way of communication, like if something, you've got to watch out for messages or communication there, because there could be some type of unexpected journey trying to make its way to you, or messages trying to get to you that somebody might be intercepting. But the Three of Swords is in the reverse, so it's time to put something in the past. A past heartache, a past sorrow, a past something. Tell me about the outcome, Leo. Two of Swords. Strength in reverse. We got to find our strength again, right? You have the, with due diligence, listening to your intuition, you have the strength and ability to do all roles without needing anybody else with the Queen of Pentacles. Practical, grounded, has a business, maybe a home business. It's good, domestic good, but you have to do so. There's something that has to be done about building your confidence and your strength back up. Even if you've lost confidence in a certain person or situation, don't lose confidence in the hope of the future situation. You know, the Two of Swords is almost like postponing what is an inevitable split from what is not balanced. All right. Could have really lost confidence in a person that's in your environment currently. That's possible. Okay, so your catch, though, the Queen of Pentacles is a catch. They're the one that everybody really wants as the partner because they can do it all themselves. You know what? Let me get another tarot card just real quick. I want to clarify this Page of Wands. Also, you might need to do more research here or something like that. Do more research. Do your fact checking yourself. Open up to allowing yourself to be the student again, as well as the teacher. I think it's usually a mix anyway throughout our whole lives. Anybody can teach you something. Tell me about the Page of Wands. There's a cat. High Priestess. You already know. Okay, it is tied to what you're... It's tied to somebody or situation that you are really unsatisfied with here, Leo. And I'm really feeling that they see something balancing out for you, or they're spiteful of your journey. I don't see why, though. Like, you've earned it. Because people don't take that into account. When they're bitter or they're spiteful, they'll see your success as luck and not something that you've earned. But you've definitely been through some spiritual warfare. You've had your own battles. And if you're a Leo, like me, then you're probably going to keep most of the battles that you've been through a little bit more to yourself, you know. Either because you've had an experience of people that you've cared about not really understanding very well. So it's like after you try once, and kind of clam up and decide, I'm not going to make myself vulnerable again, right? And that can be a pride thing too, but I understand that. Okay, I understand that. So to me, there's some struggles, or there's some spiritual battles, spiritual warfare. You've kept to yourself. And so this really good news coming to you, yeah, something that some other people don't necessarily like that much. It's okay. It's okay. Tell me about the Star in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse for Leo. The Six of Swords. You have to listen to your intuition. When something gets real off balance here, and the disappointment is just too much, there's going to be a way to a calmer place. So this is not something that you're going to have a way. You're going to have a way that pops up. I always see the Six of Swords as somebody that's actually even coming to pick you up and maybe somebody else up, take you to a different place. So I don't know if you're meeting somebody or if this is like a relocation and a company's going to pay for you to move to a certain place. But it is saying that when your intuition is telling you, hey, something's getting way too stormy or off balance here, listen to your intuition and focus on getting out of a stormy time. You don't have to stay there. It can also be about changing your direction and focusing on that new direction, changing the direction of your thoughts and every other habit or thing that you even eating, like making sure that things are aligned with the direction that you're wanting to go in. Okay, so that's clarifying that. That can be an actual move. Tell me about the World in reverse here for Leo. Six of Cups. And then there's that spiritual strength again. Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a few things to me. Definitely strengthening your connections that you have with your family, soul family. They're everybody's family that's part of my soul family. That people who are subscribed to this channel, who support me in the comments and things like that, they're part of my soul tribe, because that is priceless, the support and the positivity that comes from that. The connection. But this is coming across to me as being a past life or different timeline connection. Somebody that you've had many lifetimes with before. And so this card comes about and it brings the word remembrance to my mind's eye. Like remembrance. I see it kind of like a banner going in my mind's eye. It's a dreamy connection. And when combined with this, yeah, you might be wrapping up a loose end. You may be separating from somebody completely or severing ties completely, making a peaceful resolution out of a tough decision. This is almost like saying, we're going to pick up where we left off in our last life, our past life. I don't know. Maybe you died first. Maybe they died first. Maybe somebody was lost at sea. Maybe somebody got trampled by a bull while they were tilling the land or whatever. These together says the journey's not over, my friend. We are picking up, and the love was eternal. It never left. And this might be part of your hidden treasure, is that this journey is going to continue. This is not a past person from this life. This is a remembrance of somebody who's really, 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 really going to care about you a whole lot. And doesn't want to see it end. Doesn't want to see a completion. Wants it to keep on going on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's real good. I like that. I like that. All right, what about strength in reverse? And then I'll go into the Kipper cards. Confidence to make that decision? Possibly. The sun guiding you, coming out of denial about what maybe you've been postponing. Your spiritual work and your material growth, all of that, building a firm foundation for yourself. It's very tangible though with the Four of Pentacles. So you could be to the point where you're actually able to save some money back. The Star and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that this is about saving money back for a new foundation, for something that you're building this time. More confidence in that is needed. More confidence in your skills and your ability. Whatever you put your mind to, your work is really great. Your skill set, really wonderful. Like, it's high. Your dreams and your goals are going to be aligned. There's just something about a direction shift that's going to have it more aligned for you, or bring in healing, hope restored. Look at the water. Oh my goodness. And your ability to help others. It's actually very beautiful. You heal through your work. Some type of work that you do, you heal through it. Keep your, you heal yourself actually also while you put your head into the work that you do. And it's associated with this high priestess energy of being really in touch or in tune, your intuition, your gifts, spiritual gifts, hidden gifts, gifts coming out. That's for all to see, too, with the star. Your gifts, your abilities for all to see. Benefactor. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you see that word is being highlighted? I don't know if you see this. I have courtship. Somebody wanting to get to know you. So either something's gotten in the way with the message, or they haven't completely told you the message that they're a benefactor. There's somebody who supports your work, cares about you. That might be a secret or hidden admirer type energy. The community and change. Might be talking about an actual move, guys. Might be talking about an actual move. Something about your occupation. I don't know if it's about changing. We're building. Are we adding? I need clarity. Give me clarity on the occupation card. Great fortune. Something's changing. And it might be your earnings are going to go up. There's something just changing. That also might be striking up some jealousy with this Page of Wands in the spite. You know what I'm saying? It might even come from someone being spiteful that you're receiving help or assistance. They might be judging you. Don't judge. Well, listen, let them judge, but don't you judge yourself too harshly at all. You do your best. You do your best. And what I said really matters, actually matters. And it's the heart space. Where is your heart at? What place of intention are you coming from? It's going to get you your great fortune. Yeah, you're on somebody's thinking about you a whole lot. Leo, this is some really big energy. I feel it in my chest, actually. I feel this energy. So, and it feels like it's rising up to my throat chakra. Like there's something that you're going to have to say or express. Once you get this more mobility or this move. Yes, a move. Possibly a move. A bigger fish needs a bigger pond. Whoever this was in the past that just didn't appreciate you, they missed out because you decided, I'm breaking all connection, I'm breaking all ties, maybe even a marriage, but you're breaking, it could be between friends, breaking ties with somebody who's very close to you. Imagine that you are this fish and that oxygen is your water. You're able to flow around your obstacles easily, freely, and have access to lots of prosperity because that's what the fish would represent also. This is God's math here. The fish multiply for you. Yes, and there's hope. This is very similar to the star card because whatever you have been trying to manifest, you will. I think you just need to let spirit handle the snakes in the grass because I see that as being handled. Somebody who had slanderous things to say about you, or maybe if you're a Leo, you probably ignored it, but that stuff's being handled. Hope is your physical manifestation. Wow, you're going to have a choice of what direction to go in. I have crossroads, number 22. Could be with a soulmate energy, and definitely with a new place of residence, with the parlor. Look what's on the bottom. Good outcome with the lovers birds here. A soulmate energy coming in. Also, the parlor might say that it is going to be very necessary at a crossroads for you to get to know yourself better. Spend more time relaxing, time with the phone off, time with a good book. I just ordered the Book of Enoch because I'm thinking of doing like a meditation where I kind of go through his vision, the journey that he went through on his visions. And so I'm looking forward to that time spent alone reading the book, like the actual physical book. I like having a hardback book to actually, I don't know, there's something just more pleasurable about it, and it helps me disconnect from that phone or those waves or the frequency. There's something about disconnecting from too many frequencies or too much stimulation at this time. You have a very supportive community too, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to pull an angel number for you. And again, I thank you for coming to this reading. It looks really good. You look like you're about to step into some major abundance, prosperity. See the number, well, here's 33, but I see the number 12 with those pentacles. It's divinely guided. It's divinely guided. And you do have a good outcome here. Physically manifesting what it is that you want with the Hope card. Beautiful. Yeah, this is you. Okay, well, this is what I was talking about. You have a heart of gold. You are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones, and you're able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. This is you. I am generous. No matter if you're working on that or not, that's still you. 10-10, be patient. Keep your thoughts positive as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. And 19, I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work, and you are not afraid to take the big risk to achieve the life you desire. Remember, you are Leo, so you definitely are pioneering things for others. I'm sending you so much love. Bye, Leo.